More than works of art, Charles showed a method of creation.
J'avais envie de peindre.
I wanted to paint places, apartments, in a very realist manner. What could be anachronistic in realism is the time that it takes. When you spend a month on a realist painting, it's only natural that the work engenders other ideas, new images which are far too numerous for you to produce, and a kind of glut results. So I said to myself, I'm actually going to create these places. And I began by painting the walls exactly as I would have done on canvas. And so I make a sculpture of a sofa, making sure it's absolutely realistic. Here, for example, I painted these silks. I tried to bring their colors to life. I project different photos. I decide what will happen in the windows. I can make it winter, I can make the sunshine, and the photo takes on extra meaning when seen through my miniature set. Now that I have this miniature parallel world, I can produce an incredible amount of images using traditional means. I photograph the reconstructions and get large prints, which I then paint over. I make all the aesthetic choices, that's to say color, materials, proportions, light and so on, as I would have done on canvas. No photographer entirely creates his model, but I do. The technical means was photography, but they were no longer strictly photographs. All that is missing from the resultant print is the paint, and I apply that in the final stage of my work. I need to convey a number of things about the objects themselves, not express myself in the contemporary sense. In the history of art, there have always been those who expect art to be a means of escape, of invention, of purely intellectual speculation, side by side with art which aims simply to bear witness to appearances. I've paid tributes to people that I admire: Picasso, Velázquez, Giacometti, Bacon, Fernand Léger. That's where I used to live in New York. It's a place that I photographed a lot and loved a lot. I had absolutely no intention of showing them, and little by little, the boxes became an end unto themselves. The stage was missing between my films and painting, and I think the boxes were born from this need. By producing these small mental tremors thanks to this make-believe, these boxes of magic, these simulacra, these spatial illusions, I hope to show the world better than it is usually seen. The change of scale allows us to encompass more immediately and rids us of the grime, the jumble that habit creates in the way we look at things, and which means our relationship with appearances is too abstract. I gradually became hooked on the obsessive observation of things. This is Francis Bacon's studio. The quality of the running paint, the naturalness of a falling cloth, that's what I'm interested in.
Charles's friend and preface writer, the philosopher Jean Baudrillard, wrote, "To get the object to emerge, that's more important than making it mean something."
Jean taught me something about my work, because what haunts me, what motivates me, what fuels my work, is the idea of making the object emerge, of giving it more presence so that we're fully conscious of it and become intimate with it. And I think what he said conveys that perfectly. I am often tempted to create false mirrors. I think it brings the viewer's consciousness back to reality. He forgets himself in order to more fully understand what he sees before him. I have worked out how to add sunlight, and now I want to put sunlight everywhere. Isabelle has been working with me for over 15 years. I noticed immediately that she had a feeling for all the different techniques used. She has a talent for it. It demands a lot of patience and conscientiousness. I think in order to understand my work, a film needs to be made about everything that makes up the body of my work, because I believe only a film can explain the link between all these things.